Yeah. The question 14. Can you share a coincidence in your life? Coincidence. Do you know this word? Coincidence.
Yeah,
Coincidence.
coincidence. I
Yeah.
cannot answer. I cannot answer this question.
Okay, Miss Van, can you say something about your one of the coincidences in your life? Coincidence nó là cái gọi là cái gì ngẫu nhiên ấy, right? Miss Ninh? Something
Mm,
something happens without predict. Yeah, something suddenly happens. Yeah, it could be a coincidence.
I think a big coincidence in my life is a meeting with my husband.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the fate, right? It's like
Uh,
the định mệnh là gì em quên mất rồi. Fate
Fate.
and the uh dance
Fate.
yeah, the fate or the cái gì dentistry hay là cái gì.
No. Fate.
Yeah,
Fate.
yeah, fate.
Dynasty.
And another word. So can you describe some information in the share? So how did you meet? Yeah, and in which case? Yeah, about the weather on that day, something like that.
Mm, because at that time I just have come to come to the north
Yeah,
or the south, and it was the first time I go to the wedding in the south, and I don't know the culture and the custom here, and I worry about when I go to the wedding, and
yeah,
I want my nephew my nephew
yeah,
he is my nephew, but he is the same age with me,
yeah. The same
and
age.
I want he to take me to the wedding, but they agree with me. They agree with me, but after that they when I call him to take me to the wedding, they told me they I was busy and I have to come to the wedding alone, and
Yeah,
uh,
you
and
met
this
your
is the reason
destiny.
I can see my husband, and my husband helped me when I have some confused when I the first time I go to the wedding.
Yeah, so cute
You know?
couple.
Uh,
Yeah. It's a very great coincidence. It's like
it,
that word is destiny. Yeah,
uh,
destiny.
it,
Yeah.
Yes, that's
if my nephew took me to the wedding, I don't have a chance to see
Yes.
to meet my husband.
Yes.
So I think it is a con
Coincidence.
coincidence.
Yeah, a coincidence. Yeah, Miss Vân. So, yeah, what about your coincidence? The
I
very
don't
important.
remember.
Yeah. For
I don't
me,
remember.
maybe how to say, maybe one of the most important coincidences in my life is to meet my friends. Not only one friend, but also a group of friends at a university. Because in the past, my how to say, my opinion, my view was very strange. I did not believe in life. I hate the Buddha. I hate the God, something like that. Because I was confused about life, something like that, and I even it was impossible for me to get along well with my father and my mother. And yeah, when I had my friends in my life, they helped me to relieve every the hurt. Yeah, and they gave me the definition of love or something like that. And it's better for me, and it's easier for me uh, to fix the relationship between me and my parents, because we hold a different view. We always argue about so many issues, anything, because I thought that they are too conservative, and my parents thought that I'm so stupid, I'm so immature, something like that. Always, but now it's better, and that's one of the. And I, from my friends, I can understand the other situations because they have their own stories. So they told me their stories, and I told them my story, and we exchange our memories and our views. Yeah, that's one of my most important coincidence in my life. Yeah, and Miss Vân, have you ever been abroad?
Have you ever been?
Been abroad? Been to a foreign
Not,
country?
not yet.
Not yet.
Yes,
Okay,
but
so Miss, yeah.
in my August schedule, I will visit Singapore, and I think
Singapore.
it will be a great trip.
Yeah, it could be a very great trip because Singapore is one of the, how to say, the cleanest
Yes,
country in the world. Maybe it is the cleanest, not one of the cleanest, right? Yeah,
yes.
and to go to Singapore, you have to prepare so many things, and one of the most important points is that you should study English, and you have to speak English fluently because most of Singaporeans they use English. So yeah,
Yeah.
you have to prepare by now. Miss Ning, what about you? I heard that you have been abroad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which
She,
country
she,
did you go
she
to?
go to Singapore and Thailand.
Singapore and Malaysia and
Malaysia.
Malaysia
Yes.
and
Malaysia.
Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand. So, which country leave the best impression in your life, in your mind? I'm sorry. Which country?
I think China is the best country I
Yeah.
have ever visited.
Yes.
Sorry, I got.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't like the government of China and the way they treat
Yeah.
Vietnam. But I really admire about their country and their architect
Architecture. Yeah.
and the way they welcome tourists, the way they take money from tourist pocket.
Yeah.
Do you understand? The way they take money from tourist pocket.
Yeah.
They uh, there are there are just there is a well, you know, well, there is
Yeah.
a
Well.
well where um, I can't remember where gì ta nhỉ, cái bà Quý Phi đó là người một trong ba mỹ nhân là ai ta?
Có tứ đại mỹ nhân đó
À,
à?
trong một một trong tứ đại mỹ nhân là ai mà
Tứ
làm
đại
vua
mỹ
ấy ta?
nhân thì có chắc là Dương Quý Phi điêu thuyền, ờ, ai nữa nhỉ? Vương Chiêu Quân này, hay là
Chị
Dương
Như Quân
Dương
à?
Quý Phi à? Hay là Võ Tắc Thiên? I don't know.
À, Võ Tắc Thiên.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
well, just a well,
Yes,
where
well,
she
take a bath.
usually take a bath, take a bath,
Yes.
and
Okay.
they they welcome the tourists to visit the well, and I will give them money.
Yes.
And when I see it's just a well, a simple well,
And there's
but
nothing, right?
yes, but advertise, they have many advertisements about the well,
Well,
and they make me curious, and they have to come to the well to visit. And when I come there, it's just a well, a simple
yeah,
well.
maybe it's a historical place. Yeah, maybe it's
But
okay.
I think it's they very good. They very good to
Yeah,
attract the tourists. And
yeah, sure,
in Vietnam there are a lot of beautiful places. There are a lot of better beautiful places, and uh, mm, there are many beautiful places we should to visit, but we don't know how to take them, to
yeah,
take the tourists there.
yes. The service,
Yes,
right? Because we
yes,
have to
and
improve our services and we have
yes,
to attract the
yes,
visitors.
how to attract them.
Yes.
Mm.
And so many people when they after visiting Vietnam, they say that they would never come back because
Yes,
they're afraid of yeah not only the people but also so many aspects. The people throwing rubbish everywhere, the traffic jam, traffic accidents,
yes,
so many problems, and they
mm,
were afraid of Vietnamese food, although they might be very delicious, but they are not safe, and they may have
oh,
yeah, a diarrhea after eating Vietnamese food because they do not
mm,
they are not used to eat some food like that, some street food.
yes. I think Western people, when they come to Vietnam, they think Vietnam is a dirty country.
Yeah, dirty country,
Mm,
really. And in fact, somehow they are right. They did not say the bad things about Vietnam. They did not say uh, the unreality. They did say the real things. They just discover and they just told what they experienced, what they meet, what
mm,
they see. Yeah, they
yes,
just try to describe everything happened to them. And the thieves are everywhere. When one of
yes,
my when one of my classmates he came from Nigeria, came to Vietnam the first time. I
mm,
told him that
mm,
in 1 square meter in Vietnam there are 100 thieves, and I repeat again and again that you should be careful. I told him,
mm,
yeah. And in fact, when I introduce about Vietnam, I often told about the bad things, about the bad aspects, and the other friends argued that I am so negative. Yeah, because I often so I argue, I complain that because there are so many people talking about the good things of Vietnam, so there must be someone to tell about the bad things, and I will volunteer to be that one.
mm.
That's why I really do not like Vietnamese newspaper because they are under
Oh,
control by the government and they need to
oh,
to
exactly.
yeah say the good things.
Mm,
And yeah, and that's the end of our class today because I don't have any other question. Some question
yeah,
like how often do you fly is very simple and boring questions, right? Yeah, that's why there's
yes,
no need to answer them. And
mm,
yeah, we did not have any chance to say goodbye to Miss Vân, but see you
okay, good
tomorrow.
night, Mrs. Han,
Yeah,
and good
very
night.
happy. Yeah, very happy to see you today. It means that you are better,
Mm,
your health is good. Yeah,
yeah,
see you.
thank you, good night.
Yeah.